So, eh. Meanwhile, when you play like Ocarina of Time or anything, you get all the unlocks, you go, you do the story, and it feels like a nice arc instead of like you do everything until you get kind of like fed up with the game and then you finish it. Should you really feel fed up with the game when you finish it, or should you feel like, man, that was a good story, let's replay it? Some people do, but I'm like, that game's too fucking massive for me to replay. A lot of the Zelda games are. I've replayed Chrono Trigger more times than I have Zelda games, just because it's like, gotta go through the dungeon, you gotta find all the things, and it feels daunting to have all that stuff. Meanwhile, Chrono Trigger is just so much more, just go, play, and I even grind out, get everyone to 100, it just doesn't bother me. Open world games give you the location of the next plot mission, so you know that's where the bad guy is. It would be more interesting in open world games if it were more organic. You could just stumble across the bad guy doing something. Yes. But oh my god, imagine the work that would have to be. That would be so many... If you were here and you see him here, that would do this story. If you were over here, it would do that story. And then they would cross in certain parts, and then you would kind of match them up. I mean, that would do a lot of replayability. You're like, I went left that time. What happens if I go right? And then it's like, and that thread. A lot of people for Witcher 2 sing its praises because early on in the game, you get a massive deviation in story. You get 2 different ways of going, and it's fairly early on. A lot of people, they'll be like, end at the end of it when they create a game. It's like, okay, your choice is to kill the bad guy or save the bad guy, or either way. Those are your choices, and that deviates like the ending that you get. But that's only like the last hour or so of gameplay. To do it at the very beginning, that's very branching. And then somehow kind of bring it together at the end. It's work. It's a lot of work. It would be so much work, they may as well make it a linear game again. Yeah, that's the problem. And no studio nowadays wants to put in that amount of work when there's no guarantee that it's going to sell, that there's no guarantee that it's going to be received well. So why not just do whatever? Like, open world games are easy in terms of game design, because it's just like, well, you let the player do it. Like, Breath of the Wild, I will give it a lot of credit as a Zelda game. It was the first of its kind to do an open world, so there were a lot of firsts, a lot of new things that they had to try. Breath of the Wild 2 should be able to solidify those, find out what did work, what did not work, and make it fucking amazing then. Because then in that case, you got the good story. They should be able to plug along with the story. We already know, like, it's not go save Zelda. Zelda's already there. She's with you. Now something should we think something's going to happen that makes Zelda in peril again and they have to save her, which is... It's a trope. It's simple, but it's somewhat to get Link alone so that he has a quest to do. But everything should be unraveling in front of him again, instead of Breath of the Wild 1, where he got injured, put in stasis, a bunch of shit happened, and now he's out. No, he's there seeing